Hello all and welcome to episode 11 of F1 2019 Career Mode. Today is the German Grand Prix. You'll have noticed maybe a couple of changes. One, you'll have noticed that I put my avatar back to the one I've always had the last few years. I don't know how I didn't spot it on the PlayStation, but decided to finally change it. You've already seen it on Xbox, the Xbox Championship. Two, I can tell you, this is my first recording on a PlayStation 4 Pro. I decided to treat myself, so hopefully the quality is a bit better and the gameplay smoother and whatnot. And the steering wheel should be a bit more legible, that's the one. So yeah, career mode, let's go. So, just to remind you all, R&D, of course, we had a big jump between rounds, so we're now kind of the Mercedes of 2011, where we're in the middle of nowhere between the big three and the rest of the field. So, we're in a weird place, but never mind. And, of course, we've got some more P upgrades for Hungary, so that's going to be dandy as, and we should possibly do an urge one as well, the resource points. Just let me show you the one I mean. Try and do the status. I have no idea what a stator is. Something to do with magnetic fields. There we go. Right. How about I'll join for qualifying, because that's something I understand. So my setup is a hybrid between a slight alteration to take heat of the tyre I've had in Xbox Championship and the Xbox Championship setup itself. So everything far up to suspension is from Xbox Championship. Brakes have done them custom. Just so I've got the right feel. And tyres, I brought the pressures right down. Because if you have watched episodes of the Xbox Championship, and by the way, please do, it goes right to the wire. When I was trying to chase Dan, I had massive tyre overheating and the tyres just died. I know the deck on the qualifying tyre is steep here, but I'm quite conscious of that. Anyway, speaking of qualifying tyres, it's Q1. Let's get some used. Fair to say, I made a bit of a Horlicks of that. Well, that was strange. I'm only 6/10 behind Verstappen, I have no idea. Let's squad slide for P12, which is not great. I just realised I'm recording this episode at the very same weekend the DTM are at Hockenheim for their finale, and they're doing that weird crossover with Super GT in Japan, which in my mind is still JGTC because I'm old. Anyway, Q2. Option tyres, you say. Chasing down Daniel Watson strategy, you say. I'm not going to lie, if I'm not in the top 10 here, I'm not going to be overly disappointed because I'm going to avoid that qualifying tyre at all costs. P13, that is shockingly bad. But I'm not too disappointed. Means I can use a race tyre. Prime option seems like the way to go. Saying that though, where's Lando? Didn't even set a time. At least I set a time. Give me that. At least I went out there and put a time on the board. Oh, gonna have some F's for Lando. S for Lando. Oh, yes. Welcome to the PS4 Pro, Hosty. Oh, dearie me. At least it helps extend the rivalry, I suppose. Oh, this is going to be woeful when I look at car performance. But I don't get any resource points if they're that pitiful because of car performance.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Well, my glass is certainly half full on this one. Okay, got a prize fund. Österreich, it is go!
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me. With average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour, the Hockenheim Ring is a quick circuit with a lap distance of 2.8 miles, around 17 corners. The main DRS zone through Parabolica leads into the hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the track. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen? They've had to change their gearbox. It's never a good start to a Grand Prix when, right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Fingers crossed that's one failure they won't have to worry about today at least. There's not much of a silver lining to starting down the field with a penalty, but I think they'll be able to make some of that back up over the course of the race.
Bailey, your favourite driver's got a grid penalty. How are you going to survive?
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Gasly, Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Butler, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, and Max Verstappen. Weber, the scientist, Kevin Magnussen, and Norris, Leclerc. They've taken a grid penalty. Giovinazzi, Alexander Albon, and George Russell. Kubica and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
We're expecting a top 10 finish in today's race.
While I try and fiddle with a strategy to go prime option, a couple of things. One, there's one place in Germany I'd rather be for a Grand Prix, and that's in Nürburgring, because the Nürburgring is infinitely better than this butchered Hockenheim. If you don't know, I am not a fan of New Hockenheim, because to me it's just another track. It just doesn't have the charisma of the old track, and then it's a poison debate, so I won't go there. Two, Rodri got a penalty. I caught into the barrier working on his car. So, I'm blaming Scott for that one. Okay. So, prime option, that's the way I want to go. Let's take a bit more fueling, because I want to do a fastest lap attempt at some point. And there's only one thing for it. Let's go from P12. Go. Unrealistic. The Red Bull got a good start at the German Grand Prix. Into one. Oh, held position. Managed to defend, I think it was Magnussen. Now they're running to two. What do we do? Do some dive bombage. Oh, just on Weber, I think. Oh, that was a bit slidey there. Weber's vulnerable. If I get him for Verstappen's toe, which he then tries to steal, I don't bloody think so. Oh, it's forcing Verstappen defensive. I may have Verstappen into the hairpin here. Oh, this is tight. Verstappen hands it round the outside. Come on! French horsepowers! Anything! Imagine it's 1996 all over again, my French friend. Oh! Billy Smith dislikes this video. P10. And I've got Verstappen behind me. I know Verstappen's probably going to pass me eventually, but it's funny. Partly because I've got a car that's infinitely quicker than me, and I'm probably going to ruin its race, and also because I know Billy's going to be wound up again by something I have done on F1 2019. Don't worry, Billy, I'm not going to mention the Austrian round of Xbox Championship and the weather. I did that enough in the career mode episode, to be fair. Anyway, I've got Hülkenberg and Raikkonen, speaking of Xbox Championship. Raikkonen is here, he's there, he's every... You know the rest. Ooh, we're getting close. I'm going to back out of this, I don't want to try and make a lunge. Actually, that may have made me vulnerable to Verstappen. Stay P10. Let's head to the Mercedes arena now. Raikkonen and Hülkenberg still side by side. It's over in Hulkenberg's favour. Now, there's one thing real life and Xbox Championship taught me.
DRS is now available.
Not that, as I try to overtake Raikkonen, who's on the option. Into 2, where frankly we should be blasting into the forest, but that's a debate I said I wouldn't have. Front wing seems to be okay, and I think we're going to DRS Raikkonen, easy peasy. Yeah, as you see there, the toe is powerful. Leclerc! Leclerc! What is that? That Ferrari is still quick in a straight line in this phase of the career mode. That's for sure. Yeah, real life taught me the toe's powerful. Xbox Championship, because of Billy's comeback, tells me the toe's powerful. So, if I can stay in the toe, I'm going to be laughing through the parabolic down to the hairpin. However, I need to get to Hulkenberg's DRS quickly because of Leclerc approaching. And I do want to fight this because I'm not far off Leclerc in the championship. 1.1. I'm toast, aren't I? Oh, yellows, 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 yellows. It's in front of me. What's happened? Aha, that's got a nuke to Leclerc. You have to try to overtake me, the cheeky swine. Oh, Gasly's blown up! And for some reason that's put Hulkenberg right on Ricciardo's tail. So the Renault's going to have a civil war here. However, let's see if we can make it 3 Renault-powered cars in the fight. Oh, they found each other into 1, the Renaults! That's just brought me so much closer. And Hulkenberg's going to go on Ricciardo into 2. That means they're going to have a bit of a switchback on them. You know what? I may put it into the overtake here, and I might have both of them. Ricciardo's going to be a sitting duck. He may then be vulnerable to Leclerc if he's not careful. That's up to P7. We're getting a big toe on Hulkenberg as well. Are the quality's taken already? Oh, can't overtake here because Gasly's parked here. So that's, well, hurt me there. So I would have loved to have had a goal on Hulkenberg into the Mercedes arena, but that's not meant to be. But we're still in it to win it!
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
And I'm going to tactically back out because I'm going to take him down the Parabolica. And deploy some of these errs that Jeff is insisting that I deploy. Just like in real life, DRS is just way too powerful. When they got rid of in real life, there's the DRS zone and the pit straight. Good that removed DRS zone. Bad. Because they removed the wrong one. They should have kept the one in the pit straight and the one down to turn 2, because that would have created quirky overtaking. And the back straight, you could have the big massive toe you get, for whatever reason. And so you still get great racing, but it won't be spoiled. Anyway, P6 now. Next, it's Butler. Oh! Hamilton and Vettel already in! Hamilton's going to get clear air, I think. Yeah, but Vettel's going to be minding a lot of traffic. Hamilton's got very lucky there. Assuming the Toro Rosso doesn't DRS him down here. Are we catching Butler? My pad just went crazy there with the lights. Hulkenberg, tap me from behind for whatever reason. Why do this to me, Nico? Why? So Butler's now in. Intriguingly though, Perez and Bottas are still going round. Are they on a long one?
Perez is ahead of you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
One more stop.
Was a 1:17.5. They're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up.
The eyes emojis are inbound. Perez is in now. He's got to go to the prime tyre if he's only doing one more stop. Uh-oh. That's the Bottas.
Ahead, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
One more.
The last lap was a 1 minute 17.0. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
I'm gaining on Bottas. You should see the face I'm pulling. I also just realised I was told it'll only be 9 laps on tyre life on the soft. So it's a proper qualifying tyre. It's lap 9 now. He qualified on them. So this is the 12th lap of the tyre. And the 10th push lap. How's he not had a puncture? Bottas saying he is on the prime. It's been confirmed.
Fantastic stuff. Really well done. That's first. First gap to teammate behind is 9.8 seconds.
So what you see directly behind now is a true race. I am fighting Hamilton, Raikkonen, etc. This is a true battle on track, unless he's going to do a 3.
Gap to the car behind is 6.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Just one, okay.
The last lap was a 1:16.9.
0.9? Was he boxed by Verstappen, maybe? So there's no way I can be quicker on old prime compared to his fresh option. Ooh, going green. There's life in these tyres yet.
Small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Ooh, 15.4 from Leclerc. That's a bit of a nice emoji lap.
You want to pit this lap, so push now.
I will. Hamilton has inched close, but surprisingly, he's not caught me. We've got strong pace. As Lando pits.
Lando's in the pits. Lando in the pits.
Lando's in the pits. We can all agree. I've not forgotten Jeff. God's sake. These tyres, I reckon, have got 0 degradation. This depends firmly on how well you're hooking up the lap. Anyway, into the pits we must go. Well, you know the rest. Oh, that was a close call. Right, we're in. Not the greatest pit entry. Anyway, not going to worry about that, as we are in the lane. From primes to options, and away we go.
Complete. Go now.
It's going to be close with Leclerc.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
It is very close with Leclerc. He's going to be DRS to me. I'm going to have to turn everything up. Well, the airs anyway. I'm quite surprised to have not been massively undercut by him. What's going on? Well, maybe I need to concentrate first. Not a problem.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Well, I've got good news, Jeff. It's the fastest lap attempt. Purple sector 1. Yeah, boy. I'm blocking Leclerc's DRS. Bottas is the one we're fighting for the race win, by the way. Obviously, I'm fighting Hamilton as well, but Bottas is the one. And he's on prime tyres. We can get him. 14.5. Oh, yes. Less than 4 seconds now. Coming for you, Valtteri. Valtteri, it's Callum, not James. 3.5. Leclerc's pitted, so it's a straight fight. Me against the Mercs. 3.0. So that was just over half a second.
By 24.0 seconds.
I love Lando, but I don't think the gap to him is relevant right now.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
2.5 seconds. I think a push lap is due soon. Push lap time. 1.8. Oh, yes.
Okay, need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
What, now? When I'm about to take Bottas for the lead, maybe? Now? Gonna use that last of the years here. Here we are for the lead, Gonna get close. Can I? His Mert power's kicking in. Aaron, is this the Mercedes arena? Surely not. No. Not yet, anyway. Go on the overtake. Turn it back up to Rich. Has Bottas got anything for me this time? Oh, the close speed's high this time. He's going to have to go defensive. What's he going to do? He's going to leave the door open. Oh, yes, boys! In the lead! The only great thing about that is I didn't do it here in front of the Mercedes fans. In the Mercedes grandstand, but who cares? Winning! He's dropped off. I think that's everything he had. I mean, he put his tyres on end of lap 9. So this is his 18th lap on those primes. He might be vulnerable to Hamilton. Thing is that Hamilton's closed in on us by having fresher tyres. It's not done yet. Hamilton's getting to the DRS range of Bottas. We may need to get our skates on. Hamilton's visibly quicker than Bottas.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Fuck you, Leclerc. I see in the corner of my eye. That makes us swap positions. There won't be team orders in that, by the way, because they're fighting for the World Championship between each other. That was a silly mistake, and it's put him right on me. He's coming at me at a rate of knots. So I'm going to be tactical. Watch. Yeah, there we go. Once more. The lead of the German Grand Prix. Oh, it's but I'm going to stop her. Right, I got hit on the left-hand side. Okay. You agree with it? That? Yep. So why is it the right-hand side of the wing that gets damaged? I don't get that. This game sometimes. Oh, Bottas back at Hamilton. The fight we were denied last year in real life. And it's dragging Vettel into play as well. Any 4 of us could win this, really. And to use some overtake now. And you can see why. The DRS effect is just too powerful. That's not too powerful for me, I'm just talking about it in general. It's ridiculous. FIA, don't try and shorten the zone for next season. Put the one back in the pitch straight and abolish the one down the Parabolica. Oh wait, they're not going there next year. Oopsie. Well, do whatever you want, I suppose, if you ain't going to have a race there.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5 tenths a lap. 5 tenths.
You just try and take me to turn 1. Meanwhile, Vettel is on Bottas. Try and keep up, people. Oh, Vettel just went for the dive bomb. Nearly hit Hamilton in the process. What is this race? Then Hamilton's going to get DRS on me. I'm sort of blocking his way. He's going by, which would be disappointing. But I'm not going to let him go without fight. I've got minor front wing damage, I think.
Push the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of the penalty.
Or do I? It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think I've got very, very, very minor front wing damage on the right hand side. Oh, this can be cured with a bit of diff. There we go. Two to go. Also, this race has the feel of the end of a NASCAR short track race. It really does. It's like panned around New Hampshire or Martinsville or somewhere. And it's just a constant, relentless, high-speed chase. They're honestly some of the best races you can see, just to show NASCAR's destroyed by the playoff format. Why am I talking about that, though? Because Vettel's going in at Hamilton. Vettel's not going to do the steal, is he? Oh my gosh, he's in P2! I thought it was just me and the Mercs for victory, with Vettel lurking in the wings. But he's doing more than lurking. I'm going to have to run away this last lap. Luckily, I am saving some stuff now. Won't be able to go ham on the fuel, but I'll be able to go ham on the airs. Right, guys, stay with me now. Because here we are. It's the final lap. Any four can win this.
This is your final lap of the race.
Can the only car with no German relation win the German Grand Prix? I've got the German driver behind, then the German cars behind him. Oh, trying to fend this Ferrari off is going to be difficult. Oh, it's like a train, it's like a train. What the hell just happened there? That has to be the harshest block pass of all time. Turns out to be a very patriotic act though, because Hamilton's back through. Oh. Nailed in a Vettel there at the Mercedes arena. If you don't know what I mean, the thing that wasn't caught on camera, well, wasn't shown to us during the broadcast when he went wide and nearly blew second with Kvyat. I can't quite believe this. From P12, it is the German Grand Prix! Get in! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in! The Xbox Championship loss is avenged!
Our winning drivers are on their way to
That's one race that Dan Watson cannot deny me from. Sorry, Daniel.
That's for sure. And no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight.
Oh, that feels so good. I am actually generally hyped about that. The upgrades clearly have done the trick. I just didn't think, no. They'd be that effective. That strategy was OP.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to the scientists.
Yes.
Going on.
Yes.
They were the only one one who I really felt maximised their potential.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
So, you're not allowed to see the highlights because the game says no, but we've all taken a clown a championship now. P3. Only the Mercs left, but 50 points behind Hamilton. That's going to be tricky. And the Constructors, like Xbox Championship, the yin and the yang between McLaren and Red Bull keeps going on, and Ferrari just can't keep up with Mercedes. Oh, I can't believe that. I honestly can't believe I pulled that off.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
I'm
How are
actually
you feeling
beaming.
after that win? Things are looking up after last week, aren't they?
Politics at the play.
You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
They're all going to love me now.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Appreciate your time.
That actually was sensible questions from Claire. There's something in the water. As example once said, it was about 10 years ago, wasn't it? Something in the water. I don't know. The team expected me to get P3 with the fastest lap point between here and Hungary on average in terms of points. Got 25 of them, so I only need 7 at the Hungarian Grand Prix. In other words, I need to get 8 points, which is P6, or I could finish P7 and get the fastest lap. So best of the rest plus fastest lap, or breaking into the top 3 teams, as I beat Landa in a rivalry. Ooh, those resource points are not looking so far-fetched now. I mean, I was doubtful before. Ooh, sorry for the squeaky door. 1,398 resource points. Oh, that is. I'm not.
Fantastic podium. Well done. Keep pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Why did it just pause for no reason? Is there going to be a horrible glitch? There better not be. Right, so aero. I do want to do an ERS upgrade. Definitely. Because I do need to get the ERS nice and beefed up so I can just go ham on it. Front downforce with Hungary in mind is probably the way to go. Stick the old PU back in to do a bit of Hungarian pracky. And 3 developments for Hungary, which could take us past Red Bull. Let's see if it does. Traction control. Oh, you mean that assist that the noobs use in Xbox Championship? Jeez, that loading screen was rapid. I'm not used to PS4 Pro's loading speeds, honestly. Wow. So just wait for it to load. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, by the way. It's been an absolute pleasure just before I do go. Ooh, I can't wait for these upgrades. Did they all work? They did! Oh, yes. Well, focus. Oh, bit of wet qualifying. Let's hope for a less drama-free qualifying. Less drama-free. Sorry, a more drama-free qualifying than Xbox Championship was. Because that was a nightmare for all of us. Oh, we're ahead of Red Bull now. Those upgrades have come up trumps. Ooh. Ooh. Can't really talk about the Big 3 anymore. This is the Big 4 they talked about in 2010. Finally, it's happening. It is happening! So, look at the R&D tree before we do go, of course. As we open up more avenues. Ooh. So the PU. Mercedes is now starting to go with us, intriguingly. A Ferrari not far behind, and then I don't think Racing Point or Williams have actually upgraded their Merc PE, which is interesting. Oh, and then I've got this cylinder head upgrade, which I would like to do over the weekend. Yeah, it might just be able to be done. Maybe these bonuses, now we've got big bonuses with our contract, maybe it's all about to kick in. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Unbelievable. I leave it on that. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. One could say I've earned myself a beer after that one.